Okay. Let's make this work. Late, but here we are. Boom. Okay. Looks like we're good. Now. Yep, Sorcerer adjusted. Ambiance set. Appears to be the music that can be a bit too loud. Okay. May get to my own stream chat. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. I'm going to try and get CDR on this just because it's a higher level. The rest I'm not going to worry about. I'll take it. This is a superior helmet. Getting maximum mana on it was perfect. Now I just need to upgrade it all the way. And my Sork is ready to play. Oh yeah. Now we're talking, now we're talking. Alright.
Not bad.
First, maxed out. Swap over
Father bless. What
this
do you
thing.
need?
Delete. Okay, now that's been removed. Ready to go. Okay. Excuse me. I need another Wrathful Heart, but don't know when I'll get one, so let's keep rolling for now. Drifting Shade will do. Excuse me. Greetings to all my robot citizens. I hope you all will have a fun time today. Yeah? Okay. Let's go show off the Sorcerer. This is one of the things that I can thoroughly enjoy doing. Oh. Wait, I'm level 53. Whoops. Let me just alter that. Can't have an inaccuracy in the title, can we? Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Thank you. Sometimes it'll look like I'm not doing any damage, but this is due to the Barber Heart. After enemies absorb enough damage to kill them, they seem to explode nicely, so this has been pretty good. I haven't experimented with the druids yet. I would love to, you know, so when I get the chance I will. But because my character focus is Sorcerer and Necro right now, that's what I'll be mostly on. But once I get the chance, I'll definitely experiment with Druid as well. I'm trying to balance all my obligations, because if I don't do that, then it ends up being quite a nasty situation. So I need to make sure my workflow is good first. But I'll definitely be hitting the Druid once I get the chance, you know? For now though, Sorcerer and Necro is my primary focus, and I want to get those characters all good. Especially because this season, Sorcerer and Necro builds are absolutely fantastic. As you can see, the Sorcerer build in particular is wipeout strong. You know, everybody said Sorc was underpowered this season, then, you know, I started using Heart of the Barber. Now everybody and their grandmother wants to start using it. Like, you know, this has been a problem. Of course, they're, like, to me, these are the strongest two classes this season for PvE. PvP is a bit of a different situation, but PvE-wise, this is extremely, extremely good. And I'm seeing a lot of value on it. The Sorc has potential in PvP as well. But currently on the PvE side of things, it's crushing it. That's slated for termination. Now let's teleport faster. The fact that the Barber Heart allows you to practically have it literally allows you to practically have, what you call it? Fireball enchant is just insane. Thank you for subscribing, William. So how are you both today? I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah? And thank you to everybody who liked the stream already. Okay, it's majorly appreciated. I know I'm a bit late today, but I hope you guys will thoroughly enjoy the situation. Alright, let's keep kicking ass. Now see, it doesn't look like I'm dealing damage because people often forget that's how Barber Heart works. After the crit, it'll store up all the damage and then just unleash it all in once, which is pretty damn awesome. And the unleashed damage is a guaranteed critical, which is what is super fantastic. I only noticed it after my homie Brandon, mentioned it to me, but, you know, trying the Barber Heart was fantastic because basically it's the best heart for the Druid and the Sorcerer. Both can make amazing use of it, and it just devastates, absolutely devastates everything. So good. The only reason Necro doesn't make use of it is because Necro doesn't even need it. Necro is just so unbelievably powerful that you can just like ignore things. You'll be like, yeah, I don't need that shit. I'ma just, you know, kill whatever comes my way with a single bone spear. And that's literally the standard. So that's a thing. But for the Sorc, life right now is fine. Greetings, Rain. Hello, citizen. How are you today? Welcome to the show. The RAR1 bot is pleased to greet you. Hope you're having a good day today, buddy. If only I chilled targets, that'd actually be decent. If I can get a chest piece with close damage reduction, I would probably be set. But this already has a lot of DR, so I'll probably just extract this one. I'll search for even more perfect stats. I'm always searching for them perfect stats. Like perfect. It's gonna be hard to beat a dagger like that, but I need one that has good vulnerable. Damage to burning enemies. Fire damage is terrible. But if this lovely ring could roll crit chance, I think this would be absolutely perfect for me. If it can roll crit chance, we'll try. Because it does have vulnerable damage, damage to burning enemies. All I would need is crit chance on it. This is a good reroll. This one is for extraction. Greetings, Herb. I'm doing alright. Honestly doing good. Greetings, citizen! Welcome to the Robot Nation show. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. How you doing, buddy? Today was a bit of a tough morning. I do have to say that. Lots to manage, lots to get done. But at the end of the day, you know, I always remind myself that I've got a great community around me. A great community that's always supporting me, you know, giving me opportunities. And realistically speaking, how can I wallow in any feelings of misery or inadequacy when I've got awesome people around me? Good supporters, true supporters, you know? Oh, definitely, definitely. And of course, you know, one thing which I hate is sheesty people. People that are like fake and stuff like that. Like, you don't say that you like my content on the one hand and then like you decide to you know just suddenly flip on me and you know like flip sides, change sides. There's some people like that. I just like people like that, you know. That is the one thing that can irritate me a lot. But you know, I just let it go. Like I guess one of the things I like to share about my mindset is that when shit like that happens, I just let it go, you know. Like people end up like, you know, being sheesty like that, even after all the help you gave them, even after all the conversations and everything, then like, you know, well, good for them. I hope that they're happy, but I also hope that they never come back, because if they ever try to come back, you know, to the family or stuff like that, no, they're getting bashed. They're getting straight up bashed. I'm never allowing that. I don't like people that flip, you know. That's one of my biggest peeves for sure. I keep forgetting I already have Esu's heirloom, so I really don't need hold the phone. This might actually be decent. Damage to crowd control. If I can roll damage over time to vulnerable, this would be a perfect perfect wand. If I happen to get a vulnerable roll on it, that's perfect. Good thing I've got plenty of materials. As much as I'd like a dagger, sorry not sorry, but a dagger is not gonna help me. Because I need the lucky hit on the wand. So that dagger was really good, but now I can replace it. Slightly less damage, but I'll have to just accept the pain. Because affixes are a thing. Ooh, so much better. Now we're cooking, ladies and gents. Now we're cooking. I can't remember how you trigger the bone spirit for free. There's a condition to trigger it, isn't there? Decide for yourself, I would say, because I haven't gotten that one, so I haven't gotten a chance to experiment with it. But I would say view and examine whether or not you feel you can trigger the condition enough to make it worth it for the free bone spear. But also be aware that it does take away from your it does take away from your overall what you call it, your overall damage reduction, because I believe that chest piece does not come with any innate damage reduction stats, and you also won't be able to put another damage reduction stat on the chest piece. So weigh your survival is what I would say. Yeah, so depends on whether or not you generate enough blood orbs, and more importantly, even if you are generating enough blood orbs, you have to ask yourself, is it worth the loss in defense? Because that kind of build is, as far as I recall, mostly for builds that generate a lot of blood orbs, i.e. Bloodlance type builds, and it becomes like an extra damage. Those builds also come with a lot of healing. A lot of damage reduction, or a lot of healing, or basically just like raw blood power. In which case, a lot of those builds, right, they tend to also use temerity to generate constant barriers. That is another way to play that kind of thing. So I'm not sure if it'll be useful, but you can give it a try. My thought is always give it a try. Test it for yourself, because sometimes my judgments are wrong. Did you know that although the Barber Heart is basically popularized by me, showing it in the Sorcerer build, the Barber Heart was something that I just tried on a whim, and I didn't know it would work this well. Then I realized how it interacts with Talrashas and everything, and it just opened my mind to so many possibilities. So yeah, give it a try. I say give it a go. You never know what you might find sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna take this aspect.
What will it be? Came apart nicely.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, definitely do it. Also, greetings, citizen. Welcome to the Robot Nation show. The RA1 bot greets you. How you doing, Aaron? I hope you're doing good. Now, first, let's begin with enchantments. Okay, this one, take the dexterity stat, and actually, this one has max life. Damn, I'm not replacing this, am I? Okay. This is slated for extraction. That'll come out. Again, totally fine. This one, we shall try and replace fire damage, which we don't need, with crit chance. Let's give it a try. Okay, critical strike chance, and we are almost max stats, so let's try rolling it a little bit. Okay, no, we're not touching that any further. Okay, never mind. We'll upgrade it and then put in the lovely subterfuge heart. So we'll go do that. This one, we are going to first enchant it. So let's take damage over time and try to get a vulnerable roll on this. I'll accept the 37 intelligence roll, 42 intelligence roll. One more try. Okay, never mind. We didn't get vulnerable damage, but it's still a semi-decent roll. We'll now put the piercing aspect on it. Again, this is fine.
Fortune that is.
Okay. Leave the subterfuge heart there. And just because I want one of these for fun, I'll take this aspect with me. Now we will actually go upgrade this wand, because for now it's okay. Greetings, Citizen Kevin. Welcome back to the Robot Nation. The RAR1 bot greets you. How you doing, Kevin? Okay. Tell you, re-rolling is the only thing that's the most expensive. But anyway,
Not bad.
now that we have this set and ready to go, pretty much we're set. I'll wait for focus though that has cooldown reduction and critical chance. That'll be perfect for me. This ring will have to wait, unfortunately, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? I'm not waiting. Let me suffer. Let me suffer for a bit, because I can. Because I enjoy the suffering thoroughly.
Father, keep you.
I have a lot of vicious invokers. Let's go see if there's any good events. Oh, a Legion event. Okay, good. Let's go hit the Legion event, and then we shall carry on from there. Also, dear citizens, please don't forget to like the stream. The first 100 viewers have the greatest impact upon our stream's outreach, so make sure you hit the like button, and I would be eternally grateful. Thank you, citizens, for helping this robot. And please, the first 100 viewers have the greatest impact on the stream, and obviously we don't even have 100 viewers, so if you could like the stream and share it out, I would be really, really grateful. And if you don't want to share it, that's okay, but just hit the like button, and like I said, I'd be very, very grateful. Oh damn, this 1.5 minutes. Should be able to manage though. Why do they make you laugh? Just because they're like so extra? It's because they're extra, isn't it? It's Not their fault, man. They're programmed that way. Dude, I've cleared like 9 waves. This is ridiculous. They should like give extra rewards if you like clear extra waves or you beat the requirements. So easy. Gotta go to the Legion event now. Oh, look at all this extra vulnerable damage. Yes! Now, I have high dex, high int. I need more dex. Excuse me. So I'll probably go... This is gonna require willpower, so like that, and then get... Yep, understood. Greetings, Citizen Pen. Welcome to the Robot Nation show. RAR1 greets you. How you doing, buddy? And yes, Sork. Sork. You know, I'd say that Sork is the best character this season, but I'm sure that it offends some, you know, meta slave somewhere. I'm just not in the mood for that fight today. Are you surprised, brother? I did say, you know, I did tell the truth. Yeah, you know, there's that one side quest in the game where the little kid spirit is like, Father lied! Father lied! Like that's how I think I feel about, you know, all the folks that lied about Sorcerer and were like, Sorcerer bad! Sorcerer bad! I just hope folks, you know, do stuff with evidence in the future. Would be nice. Would also save a lot of rubbish. Hankit can disagree with me, but Hankit doesn't exist. I deny his very humanity. I'm blowing stuff up like before people even get to it, and Barber Heart is just unbelievable. So, yeah. Taking care. For Sork, no. All you really need is Barber Heart, that's it. Well, like, even without it, you'll do well, but once you have it, it's a whole different vibe. Like, do you see the boss's hit points just go down by a major amount? That's due to the Barber Heart exploding. So all it takes is just that one explosion and then it's over. Which again is why all I have to do is just load it up and then it explodes and dies. Like, that's it, man. Simple process. Oh look, I got the ghastly rains again. I have so many of these. Like, I've got the spectral charger 15 bajillion times. Anyway, back to town, I guess. It'll be tonight, but no, I actually won't. Well, of course they would make it sound really hard, Pen. Come on. Come on. They be invested in making this thing be miserable, man. If they didn't, well, you know how it go. I'm gonna take this out though. Check it on this. I've been waiting for this avalanche key passive thing for a while. I shall extract it and save it for when I find a perfect focus. The rest I can sell.
Very nice. You need armor? I've got it here. Good price.
But listen, y'all feel free to tune into the fireside chat. Like, I know a lot of other organizations will all tune into the fireside chat and like stream it live and watch it live. I got no time for that because I really have to get my work done. So, you know, I'll be doing all that tonight. But of course, if folks wish to tune in to the fireside chat, you know, that's all good. Or y'all can give me live feedback and commentary. Totally okay with me as well. Can I max this out? Yes, apparently I can. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we just got a lot stronger. What it do? What it do? My power is settling. Okay, Legion event is done. No Helltide currently. I believe oh. And Helltide pops just then. Okay. Let's go gather what we need, eh? Helltide tracker on. Time to go blast. But, you know, just to be fair, because as I always am, I'm fair. Making the Sorcerer build good just requires one aspect, which is the Ice Shards aspect. That's all you really need. The rest is extra. Of course, having it is great. But the Ice Shards aspect is the first and most important thing. Once you have that, you're good to go. Next, and I don't even have the maxed out version. I just put the standard version that you get from the codex on. That's literally how easy it is to make this build. Then, on top of that, once you get a Barber Heart in World Tier 3, you're good. You're good. You can just literally go do the tunnels for a little bit, and you'll be okay. I actually have 3 Barber Hearts, you know. I'm saving them up because I know how good they are. I mean, come on, you've seen the Rogue and how booty it was to get it going yesterday. Like, unless you're playing Twisted Blades on the Rogue, you got no options. Same thing for the Sorcerer, but the Sorcerer is a lot easier to get going. Because the Sorcerer has, like, inflicting vulnerable is not from a basic that you trigger first. And Twisting Blades, unfortunately, is the only thing that works together with the basic triggering the vulnerability and then doing mass damage on the stab, you see? So that, I think, is what makes the biggest difference for Twisting Blades and why it's so strong, you know, in comparison to other stuff. I feel that Twisting Blades is strong for that reason. Whereas, like, Ice Shards is strong because Ice Shards is the one that inflicts the vulnerable, you see? So when you're machine gunning, I don't have to worry about, oh, am I weaving enough attacks? Like, if Rapid Fire inflicted vulnerable, then you could literally replicate an Ice Shards build with Rapid Fire, thereby making it a viable choice. But seeing as you can't do that, you know, it's a little bit not good. This guy over here is playing a pure Blizzard Sorcerer, which is a really, really bad idea. Just 2 note. Oh, I forgot about my obols. I have to go and get those done. Guess I'll be chucking into amulets and seeing if I can get a perfect one. But yes, the main point is simple. As long as... there's Obel's vendor. As long as you, in general, have semi-decent gear, the Sorcerer is not difficult at all to gear up.
Oh, hello, shining game. Well, there's something special.
This is one hell of an Ice Shards version, Jesus. This one has high cooldown reduction, but no mana cost reduction. I guess I'll have to try and roll this one. The rest is slated for removal. Lots of good things, but such a shame about those.
Well struck. Show your teeth.
Totally forgot about this. I'm gonna chuck these other 2 into the Sorcerer's stash. Okay. This has an aspect we need. This has an aspect we need. This is, I'll keep it here for now. If I can just get mana cost reduction on it, I'd be happy as a clam. Okay, we've spent all the obols we need to spend. Let's get back into it. Also, so sorry. There we go, adjusted. Good. Oh, perfect timing. I love how I froze nobody with that. That was beautiful. Achievement of the century. There we go. Give me cinders. Frozen enemies all explode. Literally, my Frost Nova is now like an actual attack. Is that crazy? I think the chest will be around down there. It's just like, how can you resist playing Sorcerer when it's just so easy? Like, it's literally as easy as the Bone Spear Necro. Look, one shot, everything dies. Oh look, enemies dead. 4 levels higher, no problem. Helltide easy. Boom, dead. Like, I'm not even casting the advanced version of Blizzard, and I could if I really wanted to. Although there's like literally no point, but still. I legit take like next to no damage and just wander around killing everything. Oh, my favorite. Was that enough? Aha. Okay, sick. I really gotta go do some Malignant Tunnel farming as well. I really want to do some Nightmare farming, but Malignant Tunnel farming is too crucial. I need a spare Barber Heart. Or at least I will need one. But what I'm gonna do is maybe today I'll focus on farming the Nightmare dungeons, and then tonight I will do some Malignant Tunnels. Might work out in my favor. Divine weapons worthy of a champion. Oh. Rare wand, gimme. I see cultists. Or you know what? Maybe I'll rush 2 Malignant Tunnels after this. Like I'll do a real quick rush, and then I'll just go see like which invokers I have the most of, which is Vicious. I'll rush 2 Vicious Tunnels, see if I can get a Barber Heart in either, and then I'll move on. Oh, I just do the Helltide specifically for the potential aspects that drop. I don't really like. I just get 2 chests and I leave. Like to me, that's okay, because it should not. Assuming an efficient build, it shouldn't take you the whole duration. So just a half hour or so for about 8 aspects, I say is okay. And I mean, doing the Helltide is how I got Esu's Heirloom, which is a surprise because, like, my Necro has every unique other than the one that I need, whereas my Sorcerer got every unique that it needed right off the bat. I was like, okay, lovely. Yeah, this is beautiful. Wow, good sir. Okay, willpower obtained. Because sometimes you really get like some really hyper perfect aspects. Okay, mouth. Work, please. It appears my mouth unit is malfunctioning. I apologize for this error. But anyway, sometimes I do find some really good aspects. Sometimes it's like, you just, like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost like fear of missing out. If I don't do the Helltide, I feel like, you know what, I could have gotten a really good aspect there, or I could have gotten a perfect rolled aspect. Because it's, the mystery chests just make it really easy to do. Even if you don't always get perfection. But then again, that's how fear of missing out tactics work. They make you believe that you'll be less without it. But I genuinely have no way of, because unlike data miners or those people that compare data and stuff like that, I have no way of testing whether or not it's actually worth it compared to just rushing nightmares. For me, I think it is. Just because it's a guaranteed 4 legendary aspects in the time that I would do like 3 nightmare dungeons anyway, you know? There have been situations where the Helltide didn't give me 4 aspects each, and they have been very sad times, but I do admit that they are rare. They've been rare times, so yeah. Sorry, see a chest there? I really need to scratch my hand. Itchy. Trample boy did good. Once I get the other lucky hit with the mana restore on burning targets, they will suffer tremendously. Can't wait for that one. No problem, but Brian, do not, just a reminder, right? If you're doing it to prove yourself, it's okay, but I just want you to be reminded that do not do the capstone earlier than level 47 because you are wasting XP. Furthermore, remember the level offsets and stick to them. Okay, I've seen so many people claim, you know, I did this at this level, I did that at that level, then they try to move up to the next world tier, and like, I feel so weak. Like, stick to the level offsets, otherwise you are wasting time and XP. Just a reminder. Okay, I know you probably know because I mentioned it like 15 bajillion times on stream, but stick to the level offsets. I'm really happy that you like the build, but just remember, it's not like the old days where you should push yourself to fight the highest level possible. Doesn't work like that anymore. Please remember that to follow the level offsets strictly, because otherwise you're literally just going to waste XP. Is this still Helltide area? It is. Oh my god. I got confused for a second because I saw werewolves. I was like, what? Okay. The Sorc build is literally unbelievably strong. Like, it's as competitive as the Necro build. Like, Necro Bone Spear. Which is saying something because Sorc has literally never been able to compete. But thanks to the Barber Heart, it can. Because Necro Bone Spear doesn't use Barber Heart. Do not farm the Helltides unless you are, listen, you're gonna be very inefficient farming the Helltides early. I mean, if you really want to spend that gaming time doing that, again, okay. But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be a lot faster if you had just, like, if you just go in at level 47, you will still be way past the offset. But level 47 is the ideal because not only are you better prepared, but your kill time will be a lot lower. Just saying. You don't really want to do things too early. Again, I'm not trying to hold you back, but this is just the best possible advice to maximize your time efficiency. Like, if you don't want to do that, I will not stop you, but I have to at least give you the advice. Greetings, Boog and newbie. Welcome, citizens, to the Robot Nation show. RAR1 unit greets you. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good.
What's left, you ask?
I keep getting this so many times that, like, you know what? I'm just gonna chuck it onto this and enjoy it.
What's still got some good in it?
As for the rest of this,
Well struck. I'll take it off your hands.
nice, nice. Lol, Destiny 2. Boog. Why is such a boog? Here, actually. This is okay. The rest of this is fine. This game is much easier with keyboard and mouse. Oh, ew, Destiny 2 players. Boog. How dare you bring that trash to my doorstep.
Wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
You have committed a sin, Boog. Your sin
Mystical work.
might necessitate some punishment, eh? Bone Necro is very strong. Much like the many other types of Necro. Bone Necro is very, very powerful. Necro, I think, has the most build variety this season because it's the only one that can do, like, pretty much anything consequence-free. Which is nice. Yep, okay. I can ban Boog. Would you like me to do that, boy? Are you testing me? Are you trying to test my power here? Might be a moderator, but I can give you the thumb. Hmm? Are you trying to make me give you the thumb? Watch yourself, lad. Watch yourself.
You there? Please help.
Bye, random stranger. I'm not helping you. Smart choice, my friend. Smart choice. But yeah, Sork and Necro are definitely top tier this season. Feels so good. Like, there's just like... It's hard to not play one. It's just good. Feels very, very good. Does the avalanche passive? Oh, it's a 10% chance. But now it'll trigger twice. Okay, chill away, buddy. Enjoy your chill times with your Destiny 2. Although I'ma still rip you for it, you know? Enjoy your chill times, man. Chilling is always a pleasant thing. Oh my god, I can teleport down the cliff. Yeah. That was nice. Now, more importantly, where is this? Oh, the helmet. mean, normally I just heal with a potion, but I haven't had to in a while. So I'd say use good. I think you're following the pre-season version, buddy. But the good news about Paragon is that it's pretty much going to be the same. So those following the pre-season one will still be fine. But there are some that are waiting for the seasonal version. Although, like I said, I don't expect much difference. There'll be some minor differences, but I think they can be compensated for very easily. Like, you're not going to have to spend obscene amounts to, like, you know, refund points to change it around. But look at you, Coco Nutter. Instead of waiting for the new season's necro build, you're just like, you're using my older stuff. Heresy, bro. We're supposed to wait 10,000 years for my new build to come out, bro. That's the only correct way to do things. Failing to do so, that's heresy, man. Heresy. Heresy, I say. And heretics must be punished by spanking. Pulse. Okay, all 6 malignant pulses. Things die so easily that I like... Fight's always over before I even do anything. Like, this is as bad as the Necro, I swear. Like, as bad as in, like, good bad, but, you know, it's so funny. Like, before I even do anything, like, look, I just cast Frozen and they all die. I don't even have to fight. I don't even have to cast a single skill. It's just like, nah, everything's dead. Oh, hey, look, another Paragon point to celebrate my success. What's my next glyph? I'm already working on exploit. Destruction would be a good choice. Destruction, control would be a good choice eventually. Unleash would work interestingly well. Charge, no. Adapt, no. Conjurer, no. Electrocute, no. Enchanter, yes. Very important. This one is important. Flame Feeder. Yes. Very important also. Almost died to freaking artillery fire. Okay, that is acceptable. That is in fact extra dedication, Coco Nutter. So you are now one of the honored members of the Omnissiah. Praise be. Praise be to you for following the directives of the Machine Overlord. This is the way. Yes, you must watch the streams and follow along. The hardcore way, you know? That is the true suffering of a pilgrim. Hey, no problem, man. Ultimately, all these streams are just here to help. And, you know, all jokes aside, I'm just grateful that you guys are having a good time with me. So thank you very much for that. Don't forget to like the stream, though. I would really appreciate it if you guys do that today. Because the more of you guys that like, well, like I said, first 100 viewers are crucial. And I don't even have 100 viewers, so... You know, keep hitting it. Keep hitting that like button. And keep sharing the stream. And, these are some of the best ways to help me for free, man. For those of you that don't do that, you know, please do. I would be very grateful. It's free. It costs you nothing. And it would be of a great help to a small creator like me. You know? Thanks, bud. I want to see everybody do it so that we can get the best possible streams, alright? The further the streams go, the better. That way more people can tune in, learn the dark ways. Okay. I spent about 32 minutes in the Helltide. Not as efficient as I would have liked, but good enough. I would have preferred... Oh, 5 aspects this time. I would have preferred something a bit more efficient, but that's okay. Now, we're going to head back, and then we're going to do the logical thing. We're actually going to hit 2 malignant tunnels real quick. Why? Because it is critical. We do. Critical, lyrical, statistical. This is another one that's really good. Slated for destruction. Destruction. This one amulet. High potential. These things we quickly go. No problem, JF. And greetings, citizen. Welcome to the Robot Nation. RAR1 unit greets you. Welcome, my friend. And I just hope you have a good time with us. I'm happy to help with the Barb Guide. I have not done one for this season, but I look forward to one being very good. So thank you for enjoying it, my friend. This Fiend Folio has high potential as well, so... keep that there just in case.
I'll take it off your hands.
Rare to find something with such high item power. I thought that was not supposed to happen anymore. It's got bad affixes, but the DPS per second is hard to argue with. Okay, first we'll put something like this here. The unstoppable targets. The lucky hit chance one, we'll store it up here. Blizzard one we'll store here as well. These all are items that have high potential. So now before we go off to the malignant tunnels, let's do a quick test. If I can get cooldown reduction on this in place of crowd control duration, I'll swap over to using this temporarily.
Magic is neither good nor evil. How may I help you?
No, I'd say the rogue is pretty good. Mana cost reduction instead of cooldown reductions. But I want my cooldown reduction, so thank you for subscribing, citizen. Welcome. Okay, let me see. Let's see the feeling. Let's test the feeling. I've got plenty of I've got plenty of emeralds anyway. Let's see how the difference in DPS feels. Oh, could be the delivery person. Sorry guys, 1 second. Hello? Oh god, it's a spam call. I thought it was the delivery people. Fucking robot spam callers. Because I'm waiting for my delivery for my dad's crutches today, so I was hoping, but oh well. Anyway, no sense in thinking too hard, yeah? I'm going to pawn off this Frost Blitz Choker for now.
I forged more than horseshoes and what's still got some good in it. I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go hit... If I'm not wrong, this is Vicious. Let's go. We're gonna go very quickly hit some Malignant Tunnels. Why? Because we want to get a Barber Heart. Barber Hearts, I think, might be really, really good. And if we can, we're definitely gonna have a good one. Because I can't upgrade my... The downside right now is that I can't upgrade my neck piece until I have like the absolute perfect set. And a Barber Heart would do just that. Mana cost reduction and the ability to... A good mana cost reduction and the ability to cool down faster would be perfect. But first we need a heart for it. Once we have the Wrathful Heart that we need, we'll be a-okay. So, time to go experiment. I'll hit the Vicious Tunnels first, then I'll hit some Nightmares, then I'll come back and do Vicious Tunnels again. Like, that's the plan for today. 'Cause I've got so many Vicious Invokers, I may as well make good use of them. Eh? And I'd love to have some foul Invokers of Barshan, but I have, like that would be an easier way to get my Barber Heart, but I literally do not have enough Sigil Dust. As explained in my Sorcerer video, basically it stores up damage and then explodes it. So it's like having a Fireball enchant, but the explosion is a guaranteed crit. So because it's a guaranteed crit, it's very, very powerful. Because it triggers when you critically strike a target, then it stocks up all the damage you deal to the target, and once it either hits their maximum life, or, you know, it stores up enough damage, they explode in a crit explosion. Therefore, you know, it just deals massive, massive damage. Like, literally unbelievable amounts of damage. So, yeah, it's super good. And it also counts as a separate element. So if you're using the Talrasha Heart, for example, you, instead of getting just 3 elements, like my build has 3 elements in total, right? But I can trigger a damage bonus for a 4th element. Yeah. That's the reality of things. So it's really, really good, like unbelievably good. And I think that that's what makes it so awesome. Yeah. It works best on Sorcerer and, as far as I can tell, Druid. It does not, like, the Necromancer build doesn't need it. But the Sorc and the Druid benefit the most from it. And because it's a Wrathful Heart, it also saves you time. Because you could just put like any heart that you want in its slot. Like, you can have any slot and just put the heart in. So it's really, really good. The Rogue also has a really decent heart, but their heart is in World Tier 4. So unfortunately, they have a bit more of an issue. Oh, that's right. Drink. Almost forgot to take my potion. Some people like to pair it with the critical strike heart, but I prefer not to, because my Talrasha is multiplicative instead. So it's far superior. And doesn't come with the negative drawback. Yeah, the Wrathful Heart that you want on the Rogue, right, is the one where it has a chance to dish out all the imbuements Once you have that, right, it gives the rogue the much needed AoE and single target damage boost that they've been seeking. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a rogue this season. Lol. Rogue. Rogue player. Such a rebel, bro. Such a rebel newbie. Playing a rogue and all that. Oof. How could you? How could you play a Vogue? But yeah, I'm gonna hit Malignant Tunnels until I get what I want. Still haven't found a Wrathful Invoker, but that's okay. Oh my god, he's having fun, ladies and gents. This is illegal. Imagine actually having fun. How could we allow this to happen? This man having fun? This is heresy. Yeah, it's definitely easy to do with like twisting blades and stuff, but don't, if you just got to World Tier 4 and you're level 62, honest advice, again, don't waste the time. Go in at level 65. You'll be, well, not only will you be extra prepared, it's literally only 3 more levels, which shouldn't be too difficult for you, but you will gain a lot more. Because a lot of people think going in early will help them, and I will give this advice to everybody until I'm blue in the face. Go in at 65. That's the ideal level to go in without wasting any efficiency. Because, like, most of us, like, hell, I could go in now if I wanted to. Like, my build is strong enough, but you just don't want to waste the leveling efficiency. I recommend just doing, like, the tier 20 dungeons in Sacred and just blazing through them, right? You will just get all this extra XP. Then, after that, you hit 65, go into World Tier 4, 0 wastage. And this is more of Blizzard's problem than anyone else's, because after everyone cried the last time, they made the Nightmare Dungeons easier, which was unnecessary, because Malignant Hearts made everybody overpowered, but everybody cried and Blizzard had to cave because, you know, they literally could not stand their ground. So, had they stood their ground properly, it would not have been a problem. It would not even have been an issue. Or had they just said, hey, Malignant Hearts are going to make you really strong. But since they nerfed everything into the ground, like, they nerfed the characters and the enemies to compensate, so characters are still hyper overpowered. Basically, all you need to do is just go in at the appropriate level, and you won't waste any leveling XP time. They should adjust the offsets. I believe that World Tier 3 offset should have been 8, not 6. World Tier 2 should have been 5. That way we could have entered at the more appropriate levels instead of wasting an extra 2-3 levels in a world tier that doesn't fit us. Because I thoroughly agree with you, like, my Necro feels World Tier 4 ready. And that is without even me gearing properly. You know? So, that's the thing. Yes indeed, Mo. Yes indeed. You must complete the campaign fully first, and then after that you can unlock the Malignant Heart storyline. For most of us, we started playing in the pre-season, like before Season 1. So for us, we already had all the stuff. And we could just basically, you know, right off the bat, we go in and do the seasonal storyline. But I know that for those of y'all just joining us now, that cannot happen, so it's all good. I'm gonna have to go back to Kyovashad after this one. That's all good. Gosh darn. How hard can it be to find one Talrasha's heart? Yeah, sure, if you want to. Like I said, I'm not gonna stop you guys if you want to do it, you know? But as always, I will just remind everybody that leveling efficiency-wise, 65 is when you enter. Of course, if you choose not to follow that, you know, do you. I'm not gonna stop you, because technically you can. Alright, but I'm gonna stick to the efficient pathway for myself, for demonstrative purposes. Okay, back to town. Wow, and this is still trash. Okay. No problem, Mo. Happy to help. Also, I don't know why they did the trail behind mechanic when malignant tunnels are a normal area. That is what I guess pisses me off the most. That malignant tunnels are literally a normal area, and there's nothing you can do about that. Efficiency is everything, man. I don't even have enough time. Running all these damn characters at once. Ugh. Believe me. Efficiency sucks. Look at what I made with my hearts. Anyway, let's get rid of them all. All hearts. None needed. Okay, let's go into the tunnels again. I did just get a Divis Invoker, I believe, so Divis it is. And then Brutal. What I need to spam are my Nightmare Dungeons. Soon, TM. Greetings, privileged channel member Zane. We appreciate your presence here. Welcome. RAR1 unit greets you. You are up late today, my friend. Are you alright? Bro, you need sleep, man. We worry about you. Yeah, it's the alternate Zane. Well, thank you for dropping in. Get some good sleep, my brother. Time to begin the capture. Ah, defensive subterfuge, finally. And this one's really good too. Yes. Damage reduction maximized. Oh. Damage reduction maximize. And greetings, Rena Banana. How are you? Funnily enough, all I'm searching for is just one Talrasha's heart. One Talrasha's heart and maybe a Barber heart, you know? Maybe. But no. None. Nothing. and nowhere. Oh, hey, finally, a Wrathful Heart. Look! Look, guys! Will it be the Wrathful Heart we want? Let's try this Wrathful Heart! And it's the Malignant Heart. Oh my god, failure. Absolute failure. This heart sucks. Oh, never mind. I'm literally just gonna chuck it on my druid. This one I go put in for my druid. Next time I pass to my druid character. This way. La 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 la. Ah, hello there. Random good. Oh, Vicious Heart. Please be Talrasha. Please be Talrasha. And please be a high roll. If not a high roll of Talrasha, angry. Nope. Terrible, terrible roll. Okay, Devious. This won't be the heart that I want, but that's okay. Let's go back to town and remove. Back to dun 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 dun. Now we G move all of these, and it's time to start. I'll chuck in this packed heart for my druid. For my druid. Now, potions are good. Let's start with a tier 5. Hopefully I can get something better, because this tier 5 is going to be breezy and silly. Please, dear Lord, grant me at least tier 6, 7, and whatnot. Do not make me play around like a noob for too long. I asketh thee, O mine holy Lord, grant me the sigils that I need to smite my foes. Helltide will recede in 5 minutes. Any cinders that you do not spend will be lost. Yes, that is exactly what I intend. Enemies die so easily. All I have to do is literally walk up to them. You know, this is one of those slay all missions. Oh, my unfavorite. Greetings, Citizen Mari. Welcome to the Robot Nation stream. Don't forget to like, and we are happy to see you here. How you doing, buddy? Don't forget to like my stream. All right. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Slaughterfest. Where literally zero effort is required for me to just explode everything.
Easy money. Making my way across the Delta was a little bit tricky, but I've had tougher. Now I just need to find this first ore, collect a flask full, and get back to the witch to grab my coin. Easy gold.
Excuse me. La 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 la. Let's see if there are any differences in efficiency. I do lose a bit of base DPS, but my kill power is exactly the same. So I'll stick with the avalanche for now. Oh, what a pity. I walked into everything and everything died. Ah, enchanted glyph. I was waiting. No, it's weird, but these days my morning stream is almost more popular than my night stream. Strange indeed. What an interesting reversal of the trends. People must be more busy at work. I must find ways to make them less busy at work, so they can tune in and watch me even more. Well, guess there's nothing to do but take over the world. Ah! Bone mass. cheeks. I understand. Nothing wrong with that. I gotta say though, I love double casting Blizzard. That feels so good now. I heard it was a bit of a freeze, eh? It feels so strangely good though, I have to admit. All I do is just freeze everything. I just walk around a little bit and then everything.
Got sharp, blunt, sinister. Yeah, give it over.
I've got sharp, blunt, sinister. Yeah, give it over. Aye.
That's a deal.
That's the deal then, eh?
I'll shake on that.
Yeah, you better. Catch you later, blacksmith dude. Let's go. And thank you to everybody keeping the stream on with the sound on, you know. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check that your stream is also set to, because YouTube literally just set me back a couple of seconds. Make sure that you check your stream is set to live so you don't have too much delay. I'm gonna try my backtrack feature. I don't know if it worked, but let me see if that worked at all. Oh, did it work? It did! Oh, yeah. Set to live so you don't have too much delay. Sorry guys, checking if I can make shorts easily now. Yes, I can. I just need to know the key for the backtrack so I don't have to manually press it. I see. Okay. So I have to try F8 later when I do the boss fight. Okay, we're gonna try this and see if it works. Oh. Okay. Now let's test and see if that worked. No, so the backtrack doesn't, like, I'll have to physically come in and do that. Is that it? Okay, so there's no key. Is there no hotkey for the backtrack? Oh, so that's how that works. I see. Okay, now I've set it. Ah, it's the vertical backtrack that I want. Coolio, coolio. Now I get it. Now I know what to do. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Back to Zarbinzet. I'm learning. I'm learning. And I do like learning. This needs to be immediately extracted.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Well, if the forge is ready for whatever I need, then I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you, Forge, for being ready all the time. Greetings, valued member Day. RAR1 unit is happy today. Thank you for coming to the stream. Do not forget to like. How you doing, homie? I am doing good today.
Now, Leah, there's something out there killing us and no one will do anything.
But what your boy is gonna do is he gonna tear some real bad. Been waiting to try this. This high level edge master, I'm gonna save it for my next amulet and I'll put it on. Yeah. Did I just go back in the dungeon? Ah, bugger. I have no need to do that. Let's leave the dungeon. Then I'll hit to the next. Slipped my mind. And then I just go back in the dungeon for no reason. Good. Enjoy, enjoy, my friend. Always nice to have more folks around me, eh? Wait. Nostrava deep. Okay. For a second, I thought it was taking me to the exact same location. Then I was like, better double check, better double check. And here we go. Now I'm going to the correct location. Alright. Gods of Diablo, please grant me more nightmare sigils. I need them. If thou willest not grant me high-level nightmare sigils, then sad I shall be. Damn it, it's a normal well. Away. Let me try hitting the backtrack button. I want to try and see if it'll work. Okay. We got a new backtrack. Does it look good? Damn it, it's a normal well. Oh man. Greetings, Citizen Man Spider. I did not know that. RAR1 unit is pleased to have acquired new knowledge. How you doing? But you know, it kind of does make sense. I mean, that shit fall on your head, you're dead. So, be Careful of them coconuts. The great barrier has been dispelled. Ooh. Thank you for your random facts. I see, Sauce. Welcome, welcome. Oh, but if I may ask a favor, please do not mention that game, because I mean, obviously you know about the whole racism thing where the devs supported racism against the Asian people, and yeah, because of that and because of the fact that I do have Asian sponsors, I don't allow mention of that game on this channel anymore. That's why I've got nothing to do with that game anymore. So yeah, we try to keep clean of that shit, because very, very bad for corporate image. I just don't want my sponsors to be associated in any way with that place. So hope you can understand, man. But welcome, welcome. Technically, shrimps have 20 legs. Jesus Christ. Oh, no worries at all, Sauce. It's okay. Most people don't know about the new rule, so it's all good. Welcome back to the community, though. I hope you'll enjoy my Diablo streams. This is my main game now. It's a lot of fun. Please be a high level sigil. Oh my god, tier 6. Why? At least give me a tier 8 or 9. Dang it. Dang it. This is getting pitiful. Vicious heart. It's fun that I'm so alone. And the first thing I am to say is fun. Glass. I would appreciate that, but it's okay. Scrap them. Scrap them. What you should do is use them for your invoker. Trust me, you're gonna need that sigil dust. So I appreciate the offer, but you're gonna need that sigil dust. Use them on your use them to craft the tormented invokers of Arshan. And take that guy on. You want the highest level hearts. It's like literally the end game kind of stuff. So I would love to accept, but I also know for a fact you're gonna need him just as much as I will. And besides, I'll earn mine eventually. Literally not a problem. You can return the favor by crafting Varshan the foul Varshan invokers. Sorry, tormented Varshan invokers since you're in World Tier 4. If you do that, you will be in a very good position. Ha ha ha! I have this now. I cannot be stopped. Oh wait, crap. This. Darn it. No. Well, I guess it's workable. F. Okay, fine. We'll have to go with Enchanter first. Although I really don't want to, but we'll have to go with Enchanter first. If I could, Flame Feeder will also be good, but... This is truly ungood. Rage. Rage. Never mind. We'll bite the bullet. We'll just go with the destruction glyph. Realistically speaking, or well, but then again, Enchanter might be a better choice. I don't know. Yeah, we'll roll Enchanter for now and we'll restructure the glyphs perfectly later. At least I've got the exploit glyph, that's the most important. I'll worry about the rest in the next few sections. I will probably flip it to another board, yeah, but I'm gonna start with Enchanter first. I don't know if avocados kill people. Might be wild. If they did. Stupendous facts.
Father bless. What do you need?
Conceited. I've been waiting for this. Okay, first and foremost, I do need cash, but I'm also no fool. I'll save this Talrashas. This one unfortunately has to go. Conceited aspect, I'll save it for now.
You can take what's left. Come back if you need work.
I'll take it.
Time to get rid of this heart. But I'll get rid of it next time since it's just one slot. Ain't no time for that. Alright. Let's go to the tomb. Tomb of the Saints! No. I just saw it. Nice job. Nice job, newbie. Okay. Let me see. I swear, I think he's Bob John in disguise, because Bob John was doing it too. But he spams less than Bob John, so thankfully, not too bad. Although I miss Bob John. Our lovely timeout man. No problemo. No problemo. Now, why didn't you mention me 10 times in your video, bro? So sad. So sad I didn't get a mention from Newbie, bro. My new favorite content creator didn't mention me. Sad. I'm gonna go on an internet rampage and go scream about it on social media or some shit like that. Funnily enough, I actually knew that fact. He might. I mean, Bob John often does change his name. Could secretly be Bob John. No, I'm joking, Newbie. I'm joking. So, when sometimes like when people get into streamer circles, and probably it's a bit more of an obscure streamer type joke, but when people get into streamer circles and stuff, and somebody publishes a YouTube video, they often do mentions for like their friends, content creators, stuff like that, and I was just replicating what these people do. Like, they'll say like, oh my god, you didn't mention me, whatever, blah 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 blah. Then they'll go on a Twitter rant about it. So yeah, that was the it's kind of like that in the industry, you know. That's why I literally have no associations with other creators. Like, I've just had none for a very long time, because it just wasn't worth the drama, man. Like, I just do me and, you know, chill out. That's it. Like, some people, they want more. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna chili Manjaro here. I'm good, bros. I'm good. So now you understand the explanation. Explanation. Hunting companies too? Damn. Sounds rough. I hate that kind of drama thing. Yeah. It gets wild. But I think that sometimes one of the biggest annoyances with content creation is that people are fucking shady. On the one hand, they'll be all like, oh man, I love you, I love your content, you know, they ask 15 bajillion questions, but then like after, you know, all of it's said and done, they just ditch your ass. I'm like, okay, so you weren't really down for the family. This is why I'm very careful. Like, if I detect that somebody's a bit too shady or a bit too overly, you know, over friendly, I know that they just want something from me, and I'm just like, no. Like, because the real ones, you can tell who's real and who's not. That's kind of the thing. I can always tell who's legit real and who's not. And when I get a bad feeling about somebody, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe this person isn't a great fit for the community. You know, if they're over enthusiastic, because normal, well-balanced, well-adjusted people, like, they'll show love like Zane does or like Newbie does, but like they won't overdo it. No, Boog, you're not. You're normal, which is why I'm like, I don't like sheesty people. You know, I don't like those kinds of folks. Like, if you really are down for the nation, then you need to be down. Don't be, you know, don't be a fake. That's the one thing I can't stand, people who fake it. So much vulnerable damage to earn. Somehow, I think charge would actually be better than enchanter. Like, somehow I feel that charge would probably get a better use out of all of this. Charge would get a better immediate use while I level up exploit to max. Then when I'm working on charge and enchanter, I can adjust them accordingly. Yeah. Did you believe somehow that you weren't? That boss got melted. Okay, back to town. Huh, nice one. That's a nice fact. Oh, nice. Well, hopefully those guys aren't weird and wild. I really don't need this. Whoa. This one comes with maxed mana cost reduction and max cooldown reduction. Hey, yo. Sorry, I'm not sorry, but damn, this is a good Ammy. If I could get a Barber Heart, that'd actually be really good. Holy for Jolie. Not going to lie, that was pretty sick.
You can still use these.
Always smart to buy surprise inventory.
I can reroll.
Ruin all that work.
I can reroll the shrine buff duration on that one. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get movement speed. Although it is unlikely, but still, maybe. If I'm lucky. Heretics Asylum. Oh, world boss in 7 minutes. Should I? Okay. Timer set 5 minutes. Go. Now, in 5 minutes, would it be possible for me to clear Malignant Tunnel? Let's test myself, shall I? 5 minutes. Me versus Malignant Tunnel. This will be a test. A true test. It should theoretically be possible. I think this is actually doable. Almost there, almost there, almost there. My speed cannot be replicated. Come on. Okay. All that's left is just the invoker. I legit did this in 5 minutes. Whew. Now that I know the completion time, it's easy. Out. There it is. The beep. Now we can go to world boss. See, this is efficiency. I will not waste a single second. Yep. Phew, we did it. We are brofessionals. #1 brofessionals in history. Yeah, you'll enjoy it, Juan. Welcome everybody. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. And by liking the stream, you'd be giving us some tremendous support. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Hey, greetings, valued member Vodka. Welcome back to the Robot Nation. RAR1 unit greets you. How you doing? Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Hit that like button. Unless you a hater. If you a hater, hit the dislike button. Or if you're some shady dude that just wants to say you love me, but then actually you don't love me, well, you know, good luck to you. But I don't wish you well. In fact, I wish destruction upon you if you're that kind of person. Hi, everyone. Okay. Now. Did I get anything good? Wow, I didn't. It was all trash. Beautiful trash. Okay, guys. Let me rip and tear this world boss for, you know, all these noobs in T3. I'll show them how it's really done. Okay? I'll show them how the good people do it. How the professionals do it. Depends on how fast I can reset my attacks. I will attempt to do it at the fastest speed possible. But I'll try. I mean, there are other human beings, so unless they're all trash, this should be a fairly fast fight. If all of these guys are trash, then nothing I can do there. Excuse me. I'll do my best to fuck it up. In a good way, of course. Y'all ready? Here we go, motherfuckers! When you see its hit points dropping by like a large amount, that's mine. That's when my barber heart is triggering. You see that big 600,000? That's mine. Whenever its hit points drop by a large margin, because look, if I don't fight right, its hit points literally won't drop. They only drop by the big amounts whenever I hit. This is the best part. I love it. And he should die soon. Boom. Easy. This is what it means to be win RAR, okay? Winner, chicken dinner. Nice! Congratulations on getting it. It's actually just the Barber Malignant Heart. Not yet, Henry. Probably the first one to reach there will be my Necro. Depends on how far my sword goes today as well.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
I've always wanted to experiment with stable. Assuming that I don't have unstable cards at all, can I still trigger its effect? Because it's just like when while unstable currents is not active. Oh, your shock skills. Okay. Sorry. Fail. I was gonna try this thing where like, can I trigger it without anything else, you know? It was a thought. But the thought failed, so. Well.
What's left, you ask? Use it well.
I need to go to Kenzo-Hashirama. Fuck. But don't worry, I'll get to tier 4 in time. For me, it's more important to just enjoy. Huh? Tier 3 capstone is at level 47. I think you mean the tier 4 capstone, right? I recommend doing the tier 4 capstone at 64 to 65. But like there's a 1 level difference because of how the offsets work. The lowest creature in World Tier 4 is 75. So in order to meet the level offset, you need to be 65 to gain max benefit. So 64 is when you can do the capstone dungeon, because capstone dungeon mobs are level 70 and the offset in World Tier 3 is 6. So if you do it if you walk into the capstone dungeon for World Tier 4 at exactly 64, you should hit 65 and then you can immediately go into World Tier 4. So that is the smart plan for doing it, because that's what I would do. That like I would plan it so that I do exactly that. Yeah, you can do it before then, but there's no point in doing it early. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody. Like, look, you can. Dude, I could go in right now and do it. I can clear it right now if you want me to. But there's no point in doing it early, because you're just wasting XP efficiency. Like, if you want to waste the XP efficiency, by all means, go do whatever you want. I'm not going to stop you. But you will be wasting XP efficiency, and also your kill time will be slightly longer than intended. So that's why I don't recommend it, because you gain no extra benefit. Don't forget, after all the XP changes, there's just literally no benefit at all. No, it should be 70, unless they changed it. Because the T3 capstone is 50, but the lowest mob in T3 is now 55. It used to be 53. So as far as I recall, the capstone for World Tier 4, unless there's a change, because I haven't done it yet, because I'm doing it in accordance with the level offsets, it should be 70, as it was in the preseason. But if it's 75, then even more reason to be at 65. The thing is about Ancestral Loot, you may get it, but the chances are still lower. But it won't be that much lower. Like, some people tried to enter at like 56 or whatever, and they were like, you know, getting totally trashed. I was thinking like, yeah, you can, but why are you a fucking moron? You do realize that gear drops are now level tagged, right? All of this was covered in the patch notes. Gear drops will no longer drop too far above your level. So your level has some limits. Not a lot of limits, but some limits on the gear you get. So that's also another reason to wait for the efficient level. Just to ensure that whatever gear you're gonna get is gonna be like best potential quality. But once you're about 65, it doesn't even matter at that point, so you can do whatever you want at that. Like, some people have been killing 30 levels above them. Like, hey, if you want to, like, you're not gonna get any benefit in doing so, nor will you get any better gear, but you can do it if you want. I guess the biggest benefit would be sigil dust. So I too would do that just for the sigil dust, because I want my best malignant hearts ASAP. Any class can do it, Henry. This sorcerer can do it. Like I said, if I wanted to, I could go into World Tier 4 right now and be fairly efficient. But fairly efficient is not good enough for me. I'm going for max efficiency. Like literally max. So, yeah. I'm greedy for gold. Excuse me. I hate the Death Pulse modifier, but I'm desperate enough to do it. Well, yeah, your health will be holding you back, dude, because you're going in at an inefficient time. Ancestral gear... Okay, look, a lot of people don't know this, but good sacred gear can be better than ancestral gear. If you don't have the right affixes on your gear, don't even bother. Who cares that it's ancestral? It's literally not going to help you. Again, this is why I say efficiency above all. Like, you need to be comfortable. You need to be comfortable wherever you're gearing, wherever you're leveling. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like, you're just gonna get frustrated wasting time. Like, for me, I don't even have my perfect sacred gear yet. And a perfect sacred gear is gonna literally outlast any ancestral gear that you're gonna get if it's not perfect. And the thing about ancestral gear is that you literally have like all those end game levels to grind it, so don't even worry about it, because you'll be hitting like tier 90 nightmare dungeons with ease. So yeah. Because Diablo, like what the devs did, and this was a big mistake, is that they nerfed all the high-end nightmare dungeons. So once you get to a certain point, right, like all the nightmare dungeons will barely even increase in difficulty. So people can like a tier 50 is going to feel the same as a tier 40-ish, and a tier 60 will feel the same as a tier 50 for sure. Like all of this was done because people whined too much about the nerfs. But what it resulted in is that it resulted in this exact same problem as the preseason, i.e. people were instead, like people's builds, assuming that you find a good build with Malignant Hearts like this, you can just feel so overpowered that like there's no danger to you at all. And you can just go do whatever you want. So they tried to nerf and bring everything in line, but basically because people whined too much, you know, they had to nerf everything. I feel that they should have just nerfed the highest dungeons, not starting from like level tier 30 dungeons. Oh, and you're even playing a rogue. I see, Henry. Yeah. Rogues actually have a lot less viability than all the other characters right now. Because Sorc and Necro by comparison, and Druid most likely, are just gonna be very overpowered. As you can see, like, you can just monster mash everything and like totally consequence free. You don't even have to care. You just literally waltz around. Oh, everything's dead. Okay. Dungeon complete. Let's go to the next. That's it. Life is too easy. Ah, but for our lovely rogues, painful. Oh, 2 Talrasha hearts now. Oh, I'm being spoiled here. Game's being kind to me for once.
How can I help?
My Sorc is extremely powerful, hence why I said. Plus, I'm doing things at the efficient level, hence why it doesn't take long. Like, the fight would have been a lot longer if I was not doing things at the exact efficiency level. Which again is why I'm advocating for it, because you know, it just to me it just makes sense. Like, I'm the sort of dude that would be like, okay, so what can I do right now that it like literally just give me ultimate efficiency, No questions asked, no problems whatsoever. Like, how can I, you know, unleash that ultimate muscle? I need to go this way ASAP, but that's the others I'm not even gonna worry about. You know what? I'll keep a Talrasha heart here. I'll keep one spare here and one in my inventory. Just in case. Now, I need to hit the next nightmare dungeon. Why do I have a tier 1 nightmare sigil? This is so ass. You know what? I'm just gonna go craft a tier 11. This is annoying. Lamau, I don't know why, but the emotes are like larger than before. What the hell? That makes me laugh. Let's craft 2 of these bad boys. Okay, guys. Tier 15 armor breakers. Let's do a tier 12. I'm tired of these low-level dungeons. I crave violence. Now you guys will actually see a struggle. Well, a little, well, some struggling, because this is what happens when it's no longer the efficient state. Excuse me. But this is the difference between like efficient versus inefficient. And you're only going to notice a very small difference to an extent. But it's still like, it still will be a difference. All right. It'll be more noticeable around the elites. But you'll notice a very small increase in kill time. Yeah. This is because this is no longer an efficient situation. I am 10 levels above me, which I can do. Like, it's not a problem for me to do it. But the efficiency is bad. Whereas previously it was just like one cast, move on, that kind of thing. This is literally the same dungeon, but now it's like, okay, so I better like cast properly, and the big guys will take a couple of hits to go down. And of course, there's the danger of death. Because don't forget, excuse me for the coughing, an enemy's scaling is tagged to your own scaling as well. This is something you have to be careful of. So you go too far beyond the grain, and unfortunately, the game will go too far beyond you. So the kill time is like not noticeably different. Like you won't like super feel it, but efficiency wise it adds up. These little differences, like these elites that would have gotten deleted in like one shot, now take a couple of shots, and all of those extra seconds, they add up. This is what I mean by bad efficiency. I'm still getting the same XP that I would have gotten anyway because of the stupid offset, you know. But the efficiency is poor. That's all. And you know me, ladies and gents. If there's one thing I despise because I'm a machine, it is lacking efficiency. How dare this knight errant touch me? Like, in order to even maintain the efficiency, I'm just gonna give up on the silly, It's gonna give up on the defaced shrine. Oh Lord. See that elite? It took multiple shots to actually get it done. Which again would not have happened if I was, you know, in my efficient zone. So I hope this is a good way of demonstrating to you guys. Like, this is why I harp on about the efficiency, you know, about being efficient, because I mean, if you're just playing like for fun, you don't care about efficiency, then it's totally okay, do whatever you want. But just to demonstrate so that you guys can make the decision for yourselves with full knowledge, this is what the difference in efficiency is. Like, it's not that I can't kill these guys that are 10 levels above me, easy peasy. You know, they're still dying in looks like one salvo, but for those that are very sensitive to numbers, you will probably feel the difference. And especially like because of the stupid offset on XP, you know, like literally no point in me doing this. And it's not like my gear is going to be of drastically better quality. So if it comes down to it, why am I bothering? Yep, there you go. One unlucky move because of the backstabber, effect. And I got bone-rised. I hate Stormbane's Wrath because it just annoys me that certain areas are just annoying. There, now it's done. I'll never forgive you, Stormbane's Wrath. Boss fight may also show some differences, so please be aware of this. Yep. There we are. Okay, all clear. Now I'm going to mess around with the sigils again. I wish I could just teleport in town, but I know I can't, so I'm gonna have to just deal. Hello, occultist. Armor breakers are a no-no. Resource burn is a no-no. I guess I got no choice. Sharpening 4 of these, organized by the toughest. Then the old ones gone.
Good business and fortune to you.
A tier 8 would be perfect. Now let's go sell my stuff. Then we'll go rip and tear. Still searching for the perfect Ami. Both of these are trashed here.
How can I help? I can break that down. Come back if you need the forge.
Alright, time to make these enemies rest in pieces. Thank you for all the likes on my stream, by the way, guys. I sincerely appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying the show and the information. Now on YouTube, right, emojis are like huge and I don't know why. But that amuses me greatly. Yes, I have mentioned it 13 bajillion times already, actually. Did you watch my patch video? Because if you didn't, then I'm going to give you the link right now. It's better that you watch that, Brian. You can literally fast forward to the section that says how XP works now. Here it is. Here's the video. All you got to do is fast forward to the section that says how XP works, and you will receive a thorough explanation in 2 to 3 minutes. Also why I mark these sections clearly. No problem. Knowing these caps are very, very important. They will make your leveling process smooth and easy.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Yeah, but that's okay. I'd rather direct him to the video so he can understand. But I feel that some people just don't check out these other videos because they say, oh, I don't need this information. But quite frankly, all of the questions that they have to ask are literally contained in these videos. And by watching these videos, I can, you know, at least explain to them the right way. That way they know for themselves. You know, it's the whole better to teach a man to fish than to feed him a fish, you know what I'm saying? So where I can, gotta teach him to fish. And it's good. Either way, it helps. Why are so many of these spawning? That's wild. Literally never seen that before. But I like that. This is the fun way to enjoy combat. Oh. That was good, so good. And my vol damage is increasing. You know what that means, ladies and gents. My power is going to be unbelievable. And people dare to say Sorcerer was underpowered. From now on, if anyone says, is Sorcerer bad, we must laugh at them. Sorcerer, like literally one of the strongest classes in the game. Is Sorcerer bad? Disagreement initiated. Sorrow existent. Query. Why are you terrible at this game? Well, to be fair, okay. In beta, Sorcs were overpowered. they were nerfed, and in preseason, they were the most underpowered class. This is because every other class had bugs out the wazoo. But in this particular season, because of the Malignant Hearts, without trying anything, Sorcs received, you know, a bad rep, which they should not have received because the Malignant Hearts completely flipped the situation for all of them. The Tal Rasha Heart especially was so potent and powerful that, you know, it's literally doing God's work. So it was fair, if you were talking strictly pre-season, to say that Sorcerer was underpowered. It was in the pre-season. But now in Season 1, it is thanks to the Malignant Hearts and the playstyle of the Sorcerer itself, it has literally been catapulted to, in my opinion, just on same level as Bone Necro. So it was the Malignant Hearts that did it. So Season 1 Sorcerer is very different. But this is why I think it's very important for every player to understand that seasonal stuff is going to be different. It's not going to be the same thing you encountered in the Eternal Realm. It's going to be something different, and each season can completely shift the landscape via the seasonal mechanic. Which again is something that many people who have never played this game before, or who have not played ARPGs before, they don't understand that seasonal stuff has a seriously major impact. One thing which I always remember is that there was this one Path of Exile season that me and a friend of mine played together. My old friend Fen. We played that Path of Exile season together, and it became super obvious during that season that the particular seasonal mechanic was allowing players to get loot far above their level. We were so overpowered that we finished the campaign in record time, playing only like 2-3 hours per session, you know, and I only played with my friend. That was it. I did not play it without my friend, and it was just so fast to finish it. Just playing on the weekends, it was literally over. And that's how much the seasonal mechanic changed the game. If I had played on the Eternal Realm, it would have taken a Dragon Age to finish stuff because the Eternal Realm did not share these particular mechanics. The mechanic was so beloved and so overpowered that if I recall, they had to nerf it a little bit, and then they actually put it in the Eternal stuff, in the Eternal Realm. Because with Path of Exile system, basically whatever was in the Seasonal Realm eventually made its way into the Eternal Realm, resulting in some pretty crazy changes to the game over time. Therefore, the game had a lot of extra mechanics, but that created power creep. So Diablo, I think, is trying to avoid that by avoiding the whole problem of power creep, by having seasonal mechanic just be seasonal mechanic, which is also okay, but I think good seasonal mechanics need to make it in. Like, I feel that this Malignant Heart stuff should be a permanent edition, because I feel that builds should have access to these Malignant Hearts, and that Malignant Hearts themselves, you know, are deserving of an eternal place. But, of course, that may be something people disagree with, and I can understand if they do. You know? I personally love them, but it can create even more balancing issues, which, like I said, I can understand thoroughly. Like, for me, I find all this awesome, but, you know, yeah. I should do commentary videos. I do plan on doing stuff like that. It'll be mostly in between my build videos and in between the shorts that I post, but yeah. What would you like me to comment on? Because the one I have planned so far is actually just talking about the fact that the Sorcerer is a good choice this season. Oh, look. I got a unique again, and this unique is terrible because I do not need it. It's bad. Sorrow. But if you got specific things you want me to comment on, leave a comment on my channel anytime.
What's still got some good in it?
Goodbye, Unique. You are terrible. Actually, I should indeed remove some of these.
What's left, you ask?
Well struck.
Okay, let's have a look at my sigils. Suppressor elites. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go. I pity those folks still running that barrier shenanigans. They must not have the power of the Baba. The power of the Baba to give haircuts to all opponents you face. Oh, forgot my potion. There we go. Freeze! Yeah, easily. I mean, you should probably see more than that, but it's mostly on the world bosses that you'll see higher. You'll probably see about 0.5 mil or so every 3 seconds on the world bosses, which is what I was doing earlier. Always upgrade your jewelry. But you should look at whether or not it's got stats that you want. I upgrade all my jewelry, but that's because the jewelry affixes are pretty crucial. Like, for example, if I've got jewelry that gives me cooldown reduction, of course I'm gonna upgrade that. It'll improve the affix. Oh, hey, Butcher. You wanna see the Butcher die instantly, guys? He's about to get ripped. Boom. Butcher dead. Oh look, Mother's Embrace ring, probably. Oh, the Sorcerer can kill everything. And like, you can kill the Butcher without paying attention. Because nobody's gonna give a shit about the Butcher. He'll just explode and lose all his health. You need the Barber Heart, that's all. But don't you worry, Day, because I will be doing a video about the Sorcerer tonight, just explaining why I think the Sorcerer is such a great choice. And it'll also talk about the Barber Heart interaction with Talrasha. So worry not, I've got you covered. Yeah, I just answered him. No problemo. But yeah, once you get the Barber Heart, that's how you do it. Because the Barber Heart, previously it used to count as physical and shadow. Now it just counts as shadow. So you can get 4 unique elements. You can no longer get 5 because they fixed that bug, which is sad, but you know, it is how it is. Gotta accept it. Because I kind of knew that the 5 element bug would be fixed ASAP. It just made no sense to leave it in there.
Agony is the divine catalyst. Thy bones shall crack as they lengthen and twist. Thy flesh rent asunder to be molded anew. Fang, hoof, and horn. Drink thee now of the blood and bile. As humanity bleeds away, let hell take its place. Al Diabolos, Dul Mephistos, Torbelos!
Wow, that cultist guy really put his effort into that, man. I respect that cultist dude. What a dude of dudes. I think after watching my streams, people are just gonna feel like playing Sorcerer. They're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, I want this. Just walk into enemies and make them explode. Yeah, last stand, come on. Just bring on the enemies. I'm here for the XP.
I can't leave my friends here.
I can't leave my friends here. My friends.
Can't do it alone.
They're here. Get ready.
The only way out of this is to fight.
I guess they're all fulfilling their masculine urge to die in a valiant last stand. Yeah, we lost you. Such shameful people. And I thought you adventurers were good. You have disappointed me, adventurers. I would have thought better of you. But your failure is now complete. No, I appreciate you reminding me, Rena. Just in case. That is a good moderation habit. So there'll always be some stream delay, but it's a good moderation habit regardless. Sometimes Kaz will also say like, did you answer this guy's question? I'll say yeah. So don't sweat it. That is a good moderation habit. It is, in fact, you know, I know you didn't really want the job, but you're actually doing really good at it. So it's a very good moderation habit to have. Because things can be missed. Streamers can miss things. And I think it also shows very good, like the community will feel that the moderators also care for them, I think, if, you know, moderators do that. So I personally believe it's a very good habit. And certainly not one that I would criticize or, you know, be oh my god, these things die so fast. What the hell is the point of even being these guys? Well, thankfully you don't jump the gun on ban hammering. Because I'm pretty lenient on most things. And usually the ban hammering I handle myself. Moderators for me are more just like, you know, help me to not be bad at my job. And I'll be grateful. And I'll be most grateful to most of you. I really do want to upgrade my armor, but dear sweet lord, this is really not helpful to me. This is really the opposite of helpful to me.
How may I serve?
Plenty worth keeping.
Plenty worth keeping. You dare say something like that to me, Potter? My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is
Good
ruined.
salvage.
Very nice.
Ding 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 ding. Ding ding.
Live well, my friend.
Ding 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 ding. Ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Now I'm gonna finish off this dungeon and then go eat lunch, but you know, appreciate all of you, and of course my moderators. Hey, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. My carburetors may also be known as carburetors. Snick of mine. But tonight I'll play some more Sorc and, you know, devastate everything. Remind the world why I am the greatest of all. Bleh, the greatest of them all. Wow, I messed up my own praise. Hashtag sad. I keep fumbling. That's how you know that whichever god is playing me as a character for D&D keeps fumbling his rolls, his speech rolls. You know? It's like, oh man, my human keeps fumbling his speech rolls every single time. Life leech? No. No. It will only be when the damage is released, yes. So, although hit effects can trigger, you do still have to be careful. Like, the hit effects can and will trigger, but you still need to be cautious. Oh, finally, Flame Feeder. I'm waiting for that. I don't know why I miscast that blizzard so badly. I was gonna double cast the blizzard. One of them went on the wall. Yes. Such a dangerous wall, guys. I think whichever good god is playing me today in human D&D is really fumbling their rolls. Yeah. And that's why this is so easy to do. Excuse me. Alright, back to town. Now, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are the best audience in the world. No other audience is better. So thank you all so much for being here. I have to go eat my lunch now. Okay, you guys are amazeballs. Okay, never let anyone else tell you otherwise. Okay, and if anyone does tell you otherwise, I'll adjust their attitude real quick. But thank you all very much. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I'll see you guys tonight for more Sorc, okay? Thanks, and good night. More Sorc tonight, all right? Don't miss out on that, yeah? Get you later.